Trauma is a response to a deeply disturbing or distressing event. That's the simplest definition that I can give you. It's not necessarily the thing that happened to you, but it's the response that we have to that thing that happened to us. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's emotional, but it's important that we recognize that sometimes those wounds that we cannot see are as significant as the wounds that you can see. And some of you may have grown up in the same era that I did. If you hurt yourself in a ball game growing up, I know the first response from the coach, from mom and dad, for me was, walk it off. Yeah, of course. Come on, get up. Keep going. Rub some dirt in it. You're gonna be fine. And that's actually true for a lot of injuries, right? For some small things. But how many of you know if you have a broken ankle and you decide to walk it off, at some point it's gonna cause some much bigger problems in your life? And there are some things that we can't just walk off, but most of us grew up, especially emotionally, learning that when we dealt with trouble, we just needed to walk it off. Jesus told us there was gonna be trouble. John 16, he said, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And if you're like me, you read that question and go, or that verse and go, that's great, but how? Like, how do I take part in that? How do I take part in that overcoming of the world? Is it possible to find healing? And again, I believe that it is.